presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
Well, Mother Nature has flexed her muscle this week here in the capital city and statewide, but the excellent work of the folks at the MD Resources Community Bowl, also the folks at Bismarck High, well, we are set for playoff football here from the MD Resources Community Bowl. Hi, good evening, football fans. Scott Woodmansee alongside Chuck Clairmont. I'd like to welcome you into our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car, drive through oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. The Fargo Davies, well, they make their fourth trip out to the capital city. This time it's for playoff football, and they will take on the Bismarck Demons here tonight. Two teams that met earlier in the season, but that was a number of weeks ago. And Chuck, you can throw that game out of the mix. And as they say, now it's You win, you move on. You lose, you go home. So it's a whole different season now for both these two teams.
You talk to any coach, they say everybody's 0-0. I saw Mark Gibson in an interview. He talked about being 0-0 now coming into the playoffs. I saw Coach Wingenbach from Century, and I'm sure that in the interviews out on the eastern part of the state, same thing happened. So anything can happen. Obviously, Century last year, if you think about it, they walked into this, the 8th seed, ended up getting all the way to the state championship, and now we have 4-play-5 right here, two teams that are very evenly matched and different, like you said, very different. At least Davies is since Game 2 when they've matched up back in that 22-3 Bismarck High victory.
Yeah, no question about it. As Davies has had things rolling towards the end of the season, we'll dive a little bit more into that. Also, we want to let you know, too, you can catch Minot High and Mandan right here on the PSP network, as that will be a full audio and video broadcast tonight here from the MB Resource Community Bowl. Well, it's just digital radio only. So Chuck and I step back into the golden age and go back to the radio side of things here. It should be a fun one here tonight at the MD Resources Community Bowl, as again, I can't say it enough. I mean, the field looks, you look at the field, it looks like there's no snow, but if you didn't see other than that, outside on the track, that's a different program. But great job by Jim Hauser and his staff, and also the folks, Dave Zittelman, Matt Crane, the folks from Bismarck High, getting this thing cleaned off so we can play some football.
It's exactly what I was going to say. You just didn't finish.
Oh, okay.
I was over here this morning before 6 o'clock when I got to the office, and the lights were already on. So the crew you talked about, they were here, and snow was blowing. I could see it across the street coming up over the trees. So they were getting after it, and what an amazing job. That's what it takes. It takes a ground crew that maybe don't get enough love in terms of what's happened right here. And the field looks great. I mean, it's 18 degrees, a little wind coming from the west. Scott, it's a great football day here in North Dakota.
Well, I got to say, this is the first time, Chuck, I think I've been at the MD Resource Community Bowl that I have not seen one person sitting in the bleachers on the south end right now. There's literally nobody on that side.
It's 20 minutes before kickoff. Why would you want to be sitting there?
That's exactly right.
They're
That's
sitting
exactly
over,
right.
They got PSP on their heads, sitting over at the lodge.
At the local establishment. Yeah, there you have it.
Ready to come over here. Ready as soon as kickoff's here, 5 minutes, they'll be right here.
Well, enjoy them while you can over there. It should be a fun one here tonight as our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on with more after this timeout right here on the PSP Network.
Way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
Oh, welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Hey, Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. That's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Back at the MD Resource Community Bowl, Scott Woodmansee alongside Chuck Clairmont. Is one game underway thus far in the AAA playoffs with 9:24 to go in the opening half. Shanley, the number 1 seed, leads West Fargo 14-0. Chuck, we talk about that one. Obviously, in that other half of the bracket with Bismarck and Davies, and then Cheyenne and Century coming up at 7 o'clock in Minot and Mandan. That's how the bracket sets up. But, Chuck, we go back. Let's go back a week to when this whole thing all broke down, and we know the new format, the new change, and it's not wins, losses, it's not head-to-head, it's somewhat everything like that, but a couple of coaches thought they were going to be here. They're not there. The QRF certainly had flexed its muscle when it came to how this thing all broke out.
Well, just think back to 2021, 2 years ago, when Davies ends the season 6-3 and doesn't make it because the QRF, because it's basically just based on East Region and West Region.
Yep.
So that's when everything changed. They went to the QRF, and last week I interviewed Mark Gibson at the end of the game. He was going like, hey, it's great. We think we know what's going to happen. We're going to end up third because ultimately we're within 10% of Cheyenne, and we're going to be moving up to the third seed. And lo and behold, he calls me Friday and said, nope, didn't realize this is how it works. They set this tiebreaker margin, which is 10% of the average QRF. I mean, it's kind of this crazy thing. Anyway, they set this margin, and then what they do is they start at the top and say, okay, Shanley, if you're within 10% of Shanley, or this 7.3 points is what it turned out to be, you can kind of challenge up. And if you beat them during the season, you get to jump over the top of them. Well, Shanley, obviously, nobody beat them, so they were number 1. Minot was sitting 2 in the QRF. Cheyenne was 3. Bismarck High was 4. Well, Cheyenne, since they were within that 7.3 points of Minot, they beat Minot during the year. They popped up, moved Minot down to number 3. Well, then they go to the next level. Bismarck and Minot, well, no jumping now because Minot beat Bismarck. And in the case of Bismarck High, they thought since Cheyenne was 3, they were going to move up to them, and that's not how it works. So Coach Gibson, not happy, but you know what? I think like anything else, you can get frustrated, you can get mad, but you also know as a coach, I got to beat everybody.
And I think that's the philosophy you got to take, Chuck. I mean, now granted, yeah, sure. I mean, obviously, clearly the clear-cut number 1 is Fargo Shanley, and you want to stay outside of their bracket and hopefully have a chance to beat them in the – I'm not saying the Bismarck High is going to get there, have a chance to play them in the final game, not saying that they're going to get there. But clearly, if you had to pencil it in that way, that's where you would go. Well, it's not that way. But nonetheless, you've got to beat everybody. You know, you've got to win 3 games. You win 3 games, you're the state champion, and you got to beat the best, and you might as well start it right here, right now, and then see what happens after that.
Yeah, and so I think he's got a lot of confidence in his team, and as a coach, you know, you might be a little bit bitter in terms of how things have happened, and hey, he's probably bitter because look at they don't win a game last year, then they roll out the teams they got to play this year when you're playing Davies, Cheyenne, Shanley, Minot, Mandan, and CHS. So you're playing all these top teams in the state this year. So Mark Gibson's like, hey, what are you stepping on me when I'm down? Didn't win a game last year. Now I got the toughest schedule in the league. But what a great turnaround for the Demons, and we'll surely talk more about that when we talk about Bismarck High. So it's all set, man. Bismarck High, they get a home playoff game this week, and they got to win.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Also, the 2-way underway tonight as well, too. Fargo North hosting Valley City. Dickinson hosting West Fargo Horace, Central hosting Fargo South, and Red River hosting Jamestown. And we'll try to keep you up to date score-wise as best we can as we move through the broadcast here tonight. It's cold. It's not very windy, but nonetheless, Mother Nature is here, and it is true football weather here tonight in the capital city at the MD Resources Community Bowl. Should be a fun one. The Davies Eagles and the Bismarck Demons, well, they're about ready to do battle here in quarterfinal AAA football action from the MD Resources Community Bowl. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on with more after this timeout. We come back. We'll take a look inside the Davies Eagles and the Bismarck Demons. Back with more on the PSP Network after this timeout.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Yeah, welcome back to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Hey, we know you're busy when you visit our service center. We don't waste our time or yours. Our technicians can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. That's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Well, Chuck, we take a look at these two teams. Let's first of all take a look at the visitors here tonight. Davies Eagles coming in here with a record of 5 wins and 4 losses. Been on a roll the last few games, so to speak. They came out here and knocked off Century. They came out here and knocked off Legacy. The other trip out here, they lost 22-3 to Bismarck High. But certainly this is a Davies team over the course of the last 4 games that's really put up some impressive numbers on the ground.
Yeah, they kind of changed their offense after that West Fargo or midway through the season. After the Minot game, I think they realized, hey, you know what? We might be better off being a kind of a ground and pound team. Tried to throw the football early in the year, and that might have been predicated because one of their guys, Mason Clable, one of the best athletes in the state of North Dakota, last year was a quarterback, running, throwing, all-stater. Well, he got hurt. He didn't come out. I don't know if he would have won out anyway because he's probably the best basketball player in the state of North Dakota. But nonetheless, they set their offense up based on him being a quarterback. And so they're a throwing team. So they come out and they just did not have the success they were expecting as they go 2-3 to start the season. And I think at that point they just realized, okay, we got to make a change. So they moved to this wing T, and it has been very successful as they've, even in a loss to Shanley, they rang up a lot of yards on the ground against Shanley. Gave them a game, lost by a couple touchdowns. So it's a change Coach Wermeyer made. It was a smart change. It was, hey, let me take a look at it. And even Coach Gibson complimented him and said, hey, I give him credit that midway through the year, you continue to evaluate your team and realize we got to completely change the offense in order for us to be more successful, more competitive. So great job of making that change, and now they run that wing T, and Lilly leads them. I think he's number 3 in overall behind the Minot running back and Henke. Over 1,000 yards, 14 touchdowns, just kind of this 3-headed monster between Malachi, Wermeyer, Grant Chosick, and Zach Lilly. Just run the ball, this ground and pound. You mentioned over 330 yards on the ground a game these last 4. Pretty impressive. They tell you what they're going to do. We're going to run one of these 3 guys, and you got to stop them.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they're going to come at you, and they're going to bring everything. And you look at what they've done against – they went for 355 against Legacy, 238 against Century, 338 against Shanley, and then they pop off 400 and some yards against South. So certainly, I mean, they're keeping it on the ground, and the number of times that they throw it, well, it's minimal, but nonetheless, it's worked for them. And Zach Lilly, as you talked about, Chuck, 124 carries on the season, and you look at the other two, Chosick's 40 and Wermeyer's 47. So certainly Lilly, the key in this offense, but nonetheless, this is a well-groomed and well-conditioned offense since Coach Wermeyer made that change.
Yeah, and they went to a double-tight formation, too, with that wing T. So Majerus and Gerlach, I mean, they're both big guys. Majerus is at 210 at one tight end, Gerlach 185. So big guys all across that front. And they just come at you, and they tell you, hey, we're going to play smash-mouth football, and you got to stop it. Thankfully, if you're a Bismarck High, you're saying, hey, we got the best run defense in the West region, just giving up 117 yards. So something's got to give, right? Is it going to be the best run offense, or is it going to be the best run defense in the West? Yeah, something's going to happen.
That's exactly right. As it sets up to be a smash-mouth football game here tonight. Update out in Fargo. Shanley with 6 minutes to go in the opening half. They lead 21-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. We'll take another timeout on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We come back. We'll talk about the Demons. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Welcome back to the MD Resource Community Bowl and our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee with you as we get set to bring you a 4-5 matchup here in the quarterfinal round of the AAA State Championship as the march begins to the Fargo Dome in a couple of weeks. Who will take the first step? Well, we'll find out here tonight as we take a look now, Chuck, at the Bismarck Demons coming in here 6-2 on the season, and 7-2. I was just 7-2 on the season. As again, I think when you talk about that at 7-2, and you look at what they had to go, what they went through last year with a lot of these young men that were part of that deal, I think that in its own right is a pretty impressive turnaround and what Mark Gibson and his staff has done with this football team to get them in the position they're in right now.
Yeah, you don't win a game, the worst season from that perspective in the history of Bismarck High, which goes way back to the early 1900s. And so when you take a look at that, and then the turnaround he had, a frustrating year, but yet what did they do instead of just kind of putting their head in the sand? They get in the weight room. The guys that played last year didn't pout. They said, we're going to get this thing turned around, and a lot of great athletes and great tradition at Bismarck High. They turned it around, went back to the basics, basically got 3 big hogs at 300-plus pounds on the line of scrimmage from the offense back from last year in Larson, Harlestead, and Schaefer, and then they found their athletes and give the football to Hankey, who's the number 1 runner, or the top 2 runners in the state of North Dakota, and really turn things around. So impressive change for Coach Gibson and his entire coaching staff, but more importantly for the kids and the change they've made. That's one of the best stories in North Dakota right now in Class AAA.
Yeah, it is. And I think you talk about, too, this resurgence of what Carter Hankey's done, Chuck. 145 carries, 1,122 yards. And, some may ask, well, where was he last year? Well, it didn't fit. And certainly this year it has fit. And Hankey really has been carrying the load. But give credit to those guys up front, and Harlestead and Schaefer and Heupel and Egberg. I mean, the job that they've done as well up front for the Demons.
Yeah, and I mean, you haven't said enough about Hafner as a quarterback. He's done a great job running, throwing, and then Bridger Owens, just a great hard-nosed fullback. And what a matchup we're going to have between Owens and Lilly, both great wrestlers. They actually went against each other in the third-place game. Lilly beats them, so there's probably a little bit of bad blood between those two guys. And you're talking about fullback, you're talking about linebackers, so you're going to see 28 for the Demons, and you're going to see 23. Well, you're not going to see, you're going to hear, right? Because you're listening to us. You're going to hear those two guys banging against each other all day. So I suspect this to be one of those smash mouth games, and that's kind of one of those games within a game between those two guys.
And those guys that's a different mentality right there.
Oh, yeah, those are two tough dudes. You got that right.
Two tough dudes going there. Also, a quick update on the 2A side of last report. It was Red River with the early lead over Jamestown up at Cushman Field. They lead, I stand corrected. Now it's tied, 7-7, 4 minutes left to go in that one up in Grand Forks. Well, we're going to honor America and all of our servicemen and women. We'll take a timeout. We come back. Starting lineup, Demons, Davies next on the PSP Network.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right, 40 power? No. Don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
Well, there was a rendition of the national anthem honoring America and all of our servicemen and women. A big thanks to those folks. We here at the PSP Network certainly want to recognize those folks each and every time that they play the Star-Spangled Banner, as now the captains walk out at the middle of the field, and we will have our coin toss. But Chuck, as we take a look, let's talk a little bit about a couple of keys to the game here tonight for these two teams. Clearly, you and I talking for everyone on air, it's going to be who's going to win up front here tonight, and who's going to establish that run game, and more importantly, who's going to stop who.
Yeah, it's going to be the trenches is where the battle's going to take place. Obviously, you got the Hafners, the Owens, the Hankies, and then on the other side, the Brewers, the Lilies, the Malachi, Wermeyers, and the Chosick. Yeah, those guys are going to get the yards. They're the ones that are going to do something to get the limelight. But it's going to be the Hogs up front on both sides, and on the offense and defensive line. That's where the true battle is going to take place, and that's going to be a huge key to the game. Who's going to win the trench war? And then the other part we talked about, Scott, is ultimately, hey, somebody is going to be forced to pass the football.
Yeah, exactly.
And which team is going to be able to do that? And one thing Bismarck's been pretty good about is a little bit of balance. Yes, they give Hankey the football, and they run for 250 yards a game, which is just a little more than what Davies is running for 225 yards a game. But if they need to throw the football, they got some horses. Luke Doctor, he's caught 13 passes. Preston Lemaire, hurt early in the season. He's back. He's a great athlete at flanker. He's got 18 catches, and then Hankey can catch both Hankey and Owens can catch the football out of the backfield. So that's going to be, to me, one of those keys. Can they utilize somebody other than the running game? Bismarck, I think, got a little bit of an edge there. Gage Brewer only completing 42 of 106 this year, so he doesn't even throw the football very often, or just 100 times, and just completed 42% of it. So we'll see what happens on that side of the football, if they can throw the football. So who can throw it, and the trenches, those are our two keys, Scotty.
Yep. As Bismarck High won the toss, they deferred, so Davies will receive to start the game. Here's their starting offensive unit for the Eagles from Fargo Davies. At center will be Andrew Work. He's 6'1", 230, and a senior. The right guard will be Blake McCarthy, 5'11", 245, and a sophomore. The left guard will be Gus Wermeyer. He's 6', 235, and a sophomore. The right tackle, Holton Whitty. He's 6'5", 220, and a junior. And the left tackle will be Aiden Kaiser. He's 6', 210, and a junior. At one tight end will be Bennett Gerlach, 5'9", 185, and a senior. And at the other tight end will be Gunnar Majerus. He's 5'10", 210, and a senior. The slot back, Grant Chosick, 5'11", 175, and a senior. The wing back, Malachi Wermeyer. He's 5'1", 190, and a junior. Does that sound right?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said 5'1". I don't know if that was right or not. It sounds. The fullback will be Zach Lilly, 6', 210, and a senior. And the quarterback will be Gage Brewer. He's 5'11", 210, and a senior. Their head coach in his fourth year is Wayne Wermeyer. For the Demons on defense, I'll go like this. Up front at the nose guard will be Aiden Schlappen. He's 5'10", 210, and a senior. At the right defensive end, Luke Doctor, 6'3", 225, and a senior. The left defensive end will be Tyson Jangula, 6'3", 200, and a senior. The linebacking core, Braxton Just, 6'1", 185, and a senior. The outside, on the other outside linebacker, James Nagel, 6', 180, and a senior. The two inside backers, Carter Hankey, 6'1", 205, and a senior. And Bridger Owens, 5'11", 190, and a senior. The left corner, Jaron McNichols, 5'9", 175, and a senior. And the right corner will be Aiden Tincher. He's 5'10", 180, and a junior. The free safety, Connor Harvison, 5'8", 160, and a junior. And Ashton Mozoff will be the strong safety, 5'10", 170, and a senior. Their head coach in his 25th season at the helm for the Demons is Mark Gibson. As they continue the introduction of the starting lineups of the Demons, we'll take one final timeout. We come back. The opening kick, Davies, Eagles next right here on the PSP Network.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. As we're ready to go here at the MD Resource Community Bowl. Glad to have you aboard for this digital radio-only broadcast. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee with you as Dan York goes back to receive for Fargo Davies, and ready to kick it off will be Carter Hankey, Mr. Everything for the Bismarck Demons. As the Eagles will be going east to west on your, well, we can't, what do we call it now on this? We can't call it the radio dial anymore. We can't do that anymore. On your, what is it?
Sure.
Your listening app?
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
They could have us, keyed in through the radio, through
I suppose.
the Bluetooth, or
well, they got two guys back there now, York and who is the other one?
Chosick.
Is that Chosick? Okay.
Yep.
York and Chosick back for
Chosick. That's a good Napoleon name.
Yeah, I think. Thanks to Troy Cody as well. The leadership at Davies giving us, he said it's a Wishick name, but whatever.
Wishick? Oh, that could be.
Here's York. He's going to take it at his 6-yard line and eludes one tackle, spins off another one, and he's going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. Lutzen makes a stop there, so that's where Davies will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, Lutzen, nice play.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. He's starting on the offensive side, but hey, he's one of those guys that can fly. Little inside info, his big brother Riley Plant probably watching or listening right now, and he's got a state championship of his own for the Demons back in 2013.
So they go full house backfield now, do the Eagles. Lilly in the middle of that new formation for Fargo Davies. Brewer surveys the line of scrimmage, sets him down. Long snap count. Now they give off, coming to the right side and getting a couple. That was Chosick. Stand corrected. That was Wermeyer. DJ Gabriel there making the stop for the Demons.
So Gabriel, although they don't have him listed as a starter, he definitely is in the first snap right there.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Yeah, he did.
He played a lot for Hankey.
Gain of 3. That'll be 2nd down and 7 as Brewer again goes under center. Full house backfield for Fargo Davies. They toss it Lilly to the edge. He breaks one tackle, turns upfield, breaks another one, 25-30. He's run down just shy of the 30-yard line. Bridger Owens on the toss play there makes a stop, but it'd be a 1st down for Davies as they'll get it out. They'll spot it just shy. Well, right at the 28, they're going to say he went down at the 28-yard line. So good run there by Zach Lilly.
Yeah, Lilly. When we talk about the full house, it's 3 guys basically lined up in a line behind the quarterback.
Yep.
And you don't see many quarterbacks nowadays taking the ball under center, and that's exactly where Gage Brewer is.
That's exactly right. As now they motion Wermeyer. They toss it to Lilly, trying to get to the edge again, and he's not going to go anywhere. He's going to be brought down for a big loss all the way back to the 25-yard line, and Bridger Owens making a big defensive play there for the Demons.
So Owens gets the tackle, a little tackle for loss, but it's Luke Doctor who made the play. He busted upfield from the defensive end spot, created all kinds of havoc, forced Lilly to turn inside, and when he did, right there was the linebacker, Bridger Owens.
So it'll be a loss of 3 to be 2nd and 13, just underway here. Opening quarter, 10:23 left to go here. Opening quarter to play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Owens again goes under center. Double tight end formation for the Eagles. Play clock down to 5. Owens, hands off. Wermeyer coming right, and he finds a seam, and he's going to be back might just be short of the original. No, he's got back to the original line of scrimmage. Luke Doctor makes a stop. Was that Brewer on the carry?
No, Brewer's the quarterback. It's all right. You just called him Owens three times. That's okay.
That's good. Well, see, it's been a while since they've done a game.
That's okay.
That's what happens. Gage Brewer goes under center now on 3rd down and 10. Play clock down to 9. Now they fake the hand. Zach Lilly on the carry. Jangula makes a stop, and Lilly's going to go nowhere. It's going to be a loss of another. So the Demon defense comes up big there as Jangula makes a play from his defensive end spot, and now Davies will have to punt it away, and punting it away will be Gage Brewer, and back to receive for the Demons, Alex Zerr.
You know, you talked about that, Scott. The first game that these two teams played, under 100 yards rushing for Davies, and Bismarck High shows these defensive ends are solid.
Oh, boy, and that one went off the side of his foot, and that's going to give Bismarck High really good field position inside Davies territory at the 45-yard line. Let's look at that Demon offense up front at center. Larson, Harlestead and Egberg the guards. Schaefer and Heupel the tackles. Doctor and is the tight end. Lutzen the split end. Lemaire is the flanker. Bridger Owens the fullback. Henke the tailback. And Hafner, he is your quarterback. So the Demons have it 1st and 10 from the Eagle 45-yard line. 8:50 to go here, opening quarter. No score on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Well, if you're a golfer, you don't want to talk about what that was.
No, you do not. That's a bad word in the golf world. So Hafner sets him down. He sends 2 receivers to his right. I backfield. Henke dots the I. Now they flop Doctor from the left side to the right side. Hafner goes under center. Now they toss Henke going right, trying to get outside, cuts inside. Oh, they throw a pass. Wide open, Lemaire to 20, 15, 10, and he's going to be brought down there. And just like that, the gadget play by Mark Gibson. And Chosick saves a touchdown.
Toss play to Henke, and Henke goes to the right side and does almost a jump pass, Scott, as he had Lemaire wide open. He actually had to wait to catch the football from behind him, and when he did, he allowed Chosick to catch up, but what a call by Coach Mark Gibson on the first play offensively of the game.
And the Demons are inside the Serve Pro Red Zone, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. 1st down and goal to go from the 10. Under center goes Hafner. He goes Henke over the right side. He's got room to the pylon in the end zone. Touchdown. A 2-play, 45-yard drive, and the Demons tack on the first 6 of the ball game.
Well, it was one more play than it took last week for the Demons to get in the board against the Patriots. But what a great play as they lined up in that full house formation, handed the football off to Henke, and he followed both his fullbacks up and got untouched into the right corner of the end zone.
So Carter Henke, just like that, gives the Demons the early lead as, well, you score it, you might as well kick it. Well, he does that too. Henke, the left footer, on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold down, kick is up, it appears good, and it is. 8:13 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. The Demons 7, the Eagles 0, back after this timeout on the PSP network.
Great news. If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Folks, we can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or a plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now, 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Well, a 10-yard touchdown run by Carter Henke. Then the Demons strike first on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As
set up by a great first a defensive stand after giving up a first down, and then a shank punt, great position, and Coach Gibson pulls out that trick play. You mentioned that in pregame too, Scotty.
Yep, exactly, as Fisher will kick it away, and it's going to be fielded at the 24-yard line, 30, and brought down there on the stop for the Demons. That was Jared McNichols on the stop. On the return, that was Colton Tesh for Fargo Davies. And so the Eagles now will have it for the second time in the opening quarter with 8:09 to go. They trail 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
That drive, Scott, went 45 yards. The big play, obviously, that Lemaire 38-yard reception from Hankey, and it went 37 seconds.
Yes, it did. So here comes Fargo Davies, 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Gage Brewer, the quarterback. Full house backfield behind him. They hand off, and over the left side, there goes Grant Chosick. And Chosick picks up 3 out to the 35-yard line. Jangula makes a stop there for the Demons.
Yeah, their front line doing such a good job. Jangula, Schlafman, Doctor, and just that 3-4 defense for the Demons. And really that's been one of the huge reasons, the success for the Demons right now.
So 2nd down and 7 now for the Eagles. 7:37 to go here. Opening quarter to play. They trail 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Brewer goes under center. Hands off. Lilly straight up the middle. Breaks a tackle. 40, 45. Oh, look out. 40, 35, 30. It's a foot race. 20, 15, 10. And brought down at the 4-yard line is Zach Lilly. Jared McNichols, the trackster, run him down. And it's 1st and goal to go for the Eagles.
Right up the middle. He just went through a couple arm tackles, Scott, and then Lilly showed his speed. Obviously not the track speed that you mentioned that Jared McNichols has, but he goes all the way down to the 2-yard line. That's a pickup of 15 and 48, so 63 yards.
So now the Eagles inside the ServPro Red Zone, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's ServPro. 1st and goal to go from the 2-yard line. Brewer under center. Brewer surveys the line of scrimmage. Now he goes under center. Oh, he fumbled the snap. It's loose. Demons say they have it.
They do.
And they do have it. Bismarck high comes up with it. Connor Harbison. Oh, the Demons defense comes up big again.
It looked like, Scott, like he pulled away from the center. He lost that exchange, Gage Brewer and Andre Work, the center, and the ball was on the ground. I thought that Brewer was going to get it, but here comes the free safety. The psycho, Connor Harbison. You talk to the coaches, they say that guy is all over the field. I think he got a fumble last week, and huge change after that big 68-yard run or 63-yard run by Lilly. It's Harbison with the fumble recovery.
Well, up front for the Davies defense, the nose guard Riley Lang. The tackle is Andre Work. Havelka and Majerus are the ends. We'll get the rest of them after this play. 1st and 10 for the Demons, deep in their own territory, and I think just a quick quarterback sneak there by Hafner, and Hafner gets some pretty good yardage as he's out near the 5-yard. They're going to say he's down at the 4. The linebackers are Malachi Wermeyer, Zach Lilly, and Hasbargen. At one corner is York. The other corner is Liam Wicklow. Chosick, the free safety, and Luke Lorenz, the strong safety. So it'll be a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 6:20 left to go here in the opening quarter. Demons lead 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century and Cheyenne underway. No score down in West Fargo. They give it Hankey over the right side. Tiptoes through one tackle and another one, and he gets out near 1st down yardage. He's going to be stopped shy about a yard as Zach Lilly makes a stop.
They go on that right side. They're big guys. Larson goes 300, as you mentioned, at center. So they got 3 guys at 300 pounds on that between the center and the right side. They love running between Harlestead and Jack Schaefer, and that's where the push was on that play.
Well, bringing the play in for the Demons, that's Tyson Jangula brings the play in. As now it'll be 3rd down and a yard to go deep in their own territory from their own. They spot it at the 10-yard line. Hafner goes under center. Hafner, they toss it. Hankey turns upfield, and I don't think he's going to get it.
No, that toss play, I don't know if I like that play because it took way too long to happen,
develop,
Scott, to develop, and it allowed these great linebackers, Lilly and Wermeyer, to be able to flow, get into the backfield, and pull them down short of the 1st down.
Ooh, and it appears Mark Gibson's going to roll the dice here. Wow.
Well, we'll see if it actually happens.
Yeah,
they might try to just draw him off sides.
Yeah, they probably will try to do that. And now we're going to have a Hub International Insurance timeout. Or no, are we? As the linesman's going to go talk to the official. Now he points over to the Oh, okay. Somebody in an SUV over there had the
lights on.
They had the old headlights on.
He must be from Davies.
They had to get them turned off. So yeah, Davies bringing in their own SUVs.
Somebody was keeping warm watching the game.
Well, here we go. Full house backfield now for the Demons. They're going to go for it. Hafner.
I don't think they're gonna.
Now he steps back. Hard count. Down to 4, and we're going to have a Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the field. Call Hubbard National Insurance today for all your personal and business insurance needs. 4:31 to go, opening quarter to play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Bismarck High 7, Davies 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Well, tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. Minot State University.
Hankey's in there to punt now. You know, it's easy to second-guess a call when you don't make it. But I think Coach Gibson's probably second-guessing himself at this point, saying, you know what, maybe we just go for a quarterback sneak. We got one earlier. Everybody knew we were going to do it, and we got 3 yards.
Yeah, Hankey back to punt it away and back to receive. It appears that's Chosick. Here's a pretty good kick by Hankey. Oh, it's going to take a demon bounce. Chosick bobbles it, gathers it, and now he is going to be swarmed under. He spins his way out to the 50-yard line. Harvison down there to make the stop for Bismarck High, so the Demons will have it, or the Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at midfield. They trail 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by the UPS store located in South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs.
Don't discount that punt, Scott. 46 yards. Got
Great
the Demons
punt, yeah.
all the way out to the 50-yard line. So even though it's great field position, it surely could have been better even.
So Gage Brewer sets him down. Brewer, handoff Lilly straight up the middle. He bowls his way into Demon territory down to the 46-yard line. Goes Zach Lilly. And on the stop there was Brady Vogel for Bismarck High. So it'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Fargo Davies. 3:56 left to go here. Opening quarter to play. Demons lead 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Gage Brewer takes his time. Brewer hands off. This time they go to Wermeyer, and Wermeyer goes over the right side, and he's going to be shy of the 1st down. Luke Doctor makes a stop. Misdirection play there. So Wermeyer is going to be a yard short as they've got to get it to the 40-yard line, so it'll be spotted. It'll be 3rd down and 1 from the Demon 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's one thing that, you know, even though it's a simple offense, you got fake handoffs, pitches, so you're still, from a linebacker's perspective, it's hard to pick out who's got the football.
Brewer under center now on 3rd down and short. They hand off, and Lilly straight up the middle. Ooh, I don't know. Where's the spot?
Good push on Jack Schaefer comes in, Scott, on short yardage a play, and Schaefer really moved the pile as he came across the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be marked maybe just short of the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's the nose of the football, short now, so it's going to be 4th and inches for Davies, and Wayne Wermeyer is going to elect to go for it, which rightfully so, as he has it in Demon territory. 4th down and inches. Cheyenne just takes an early lead on Century. They lead 7-0, 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter there. Brewer takes his time at the line of scrimmage. Double tight end formation, full house backfield. Brewer barks out the signals. He hands off, and that's Wermeyer over the right side. He's got the first down and more as he got that one down to the 38-yard line. DJ Gabriel makes a stop there for the Demons.
Good double team block. Blake McCarthy and Andre Work double team Schaefer and had made a nice hole right there between the guard and the tackle. And then good job by Wermeyer just kind of picking his way through to pick up that first down.
So 1st and 10 now for Fargo Davies. They have it spotted at the Demon 37-yard line. Brewer looks over that Demon defense, now sets down, now they give off. They go to the right, Chosick, and ball's loose again. Chosick lost it, but right there to pick it up for Davies, that was... Well, Chosick got his own fumble back. He did. He recovered his own fumble as it was knocked out, but he was right there to pick it up, loses a yard.
He got blown up by Doctor, who was running a slant from that defensive end spot, ran right into Chosick, lost the football, but was able to dive on it before any Demon got it.
Minute 15 to go here, opening quarter. It'll be 2nd down 11 after the loss of 1 by Davies. Brewer goes under center. They give it, they pitch it, the option to the outside. Chosick, he's got the edge, 30, 25, 20, 15. He's to the 10, 5, dives to the pylon. Did he get in? Nope, they're going to say he's out of bounds.
That's the thing about the Demons. They got 8 guys or 9 guys in the box, Scott. So if they can get outside and they can block that one guy in the perimeter, which they did, they can get to the outside. Great call by Coach Wermeyer, and was able to get, I don't know, who's the guy running, Scott?
That was Chosick.
Yeah, Chosick, and he showed his speed to get to the outside. So 37-yard pickup by Chosick after losing the ball on the last play.
Once again, now the Eagles now are inside the Serve Pro red zone as they've been here before. They've got it 1st and goal to go from the 1 last time they were here. Well, it was a fumble by the quarterback, Gage Brewer.
You think he'll stay underneath the center a little bit under this one?
I think he probably will, as now he goes under center. Barks out the signals. Quarterback sneak over the right side. The push is in. And touchdown Brewer as he gets his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have cut it to a 1-point lead after the 1-yard touchdown run by Gage Brewer.
That offensive line is just showing why they've ran the ball so well in the last 4 football games, Scott. Really established the line of scrimmage against the Demons there on defense. Coach Colby, he'll be taking a look and kind of talking to his other defensive coaches saying, what changes do we got to make and defensively? Because right now they're getting punched right in the mouth by the Davies offense.
Thompson Fisher on to attempt the extra point for Fargo Davies. Oop, and there's going to be off. Yep.
That's exactly what he was thinking. Oop.
Somebody got a kickstart there on that left side of the Demon defense. And now what? Are they going to come in and try to go for 2 now?
Yeah, maybe. That was...
Sure they are.
Bartholomew, I think, on that left end came across, and now it's going to put the ball all the way down to the 1.5-yard line, and they're going to go, all right, let's try to get 2 on this one now.
Yep, they are. They're certainly, and Cheyenne tacks on 6 more in that first quarter. They lead 13-0 over Century. And now they're going to elect to go for 2 is Fargo Davies. 21 seconds to go here in the opening quarter as Brewer sets them down. That full house backfield. Lilly right in the middle of it. Brewer takes his time, 6 on the play clock. Brewer under center, hands off. This over the right side, that's Wermeyer, and I think he's in. Yes, he is, as Wermeyer takes it in. The 2-point conversion is good. 21 seconds to go. Opening quarter to play. Davies 8, Demons 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Well, it was a 1-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Brewer, and a 2-point conversion by Wermeyer, and the Eagles lead it by 1 at 8-7. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. They've probably been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage.
7 plays, 4 minutes, Scott. Went 50 yards. Got 2 first downs on the way.
Thompson set to kick it away. McNichols back there, Tincher back there to receive it for the Demons. As short kick and coming up to field it at the 25-30, near sideline 35, still on his feet and out of bounds. Nope, still fighting for more yards at the 40.
It's hard to bring McNichols down. I mean, he's not a big kid.
No, McNichols,
he's tough, strong kid, likes to get in the weight room and strong legs. He was not going down.
Well, that's pretty good field position now for the Demons as they spot it at the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line. 13 seconds to go in the opening quarter here. They trail by 1 at 8-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As quarterback Quinn Hafner brings out the Demon offense.
They got the wind behind them, one more play. It's not a lot, but 10 miles an hour is still something.
You got a slot to the right, receiver split wide right. Now they flop from the right side to the left side to the Demons. I backfield. Henke dots the I for Bismarck High. There's a bootleg they throw it underneath, and when they threw it behind the intended receiver, Lemaire at the 45. That'll stop the clock with 9 seconds to go.
Bootleg pass, fake. You fake that handoff, and you roll it to the right side. You bring Lemaire from the left side all the way across the line of scrimmage, and he was open. Just a bad pass by the quarterback. Henke threw it behind and low.
So now it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Demons. Ball spotted at their own 39-yard line. This time Hafner out of the shotgun. They delayed handoff. Henke to the left side, cuts back inside and fights his way to the 45. And on the stop there was Luke Lorenz for Fargo Davies, and that's going to end the opening quarter here from the MD Resources Community Bowl. 1 quarter in the books as we go to break. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, it's Fargo Davies 8, the Demons 7. Back for quarter number 2 after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Well, we get set to start quarter number 2 here. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Mason Kramer Photography. Game action shots or senior portraits. Mason Kramer Photography delivers some of the best work imaginable. Find Mason Kramer online and all social media platforms. Well, here the Demons are on 3rd down and 4 now from their own 45-yard line. Doctor, he moves from the right side to the left side. Slot to the right, I backfield. Henke dots the I. Handoff, Henke going left, breaks off 1 tackle, trying to get to the boundary, and he does. Dives forward, appears he's got the first down. Wicklow makes a stop there, but a good second effort there by Carter Henke, and it's a Demon first down.
Yeah, that was individual effort all by him as he got out of a one-leg tackle at the line of scrimmage, and then Owens missed a block, but he was able to power through one defender short of the first down to be able to pick up 5 yards and a first down.
Just shy of midfield are the Demons. They have it 1st down and 10. Call it from their own 49-yard line. Again, slot right, I backfield. Now Doctor goes from the right side to the left side. Quarterback Quinn Hafner under center. Hafner rolling out to his right. Hafner on the move. He's got blockers out in front of him. Turns upfield 40, 35, 30, 25. And Hafner's all the way down to the 21-yard line of the Davies Eagles. And a big play there by quarterback Quinn Hafner.
That's got the old run-pass option. He does the bootleg, comes out to the right side. And right away he saw that he had Lemaire to his right side. He pointed and said, hey, you take that guy. He cut inside, showed his speed, picks up 29 yards and a first down.
Just outside the Serve Pro red zone here the Demons are. Now they go twin receivers left. Ball spotted right hash. Under center goes Hafner. They hand off. Hinkie going left. Dances back inside, and he's across the 20 down to the 19-yard line inside the Serve Pro red zone. Gunnar Majerus making the stop there after a gain of 2 for the Demons.
So Gunnar Majerus, he's a hockey player, not a basketball player. What isn't, shouldn't hockey be what?
Well, can
you be a gunner in hockey? You sure can be in basketball.
Yeah, and particularly if he's a hockey player and your grandfather is the legendary Rick Majerus. I mean, how can you? That doesn't go right, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Second down and 8 now for the Demons. They motion. Now they toss it. Hinkie coming right, cuts inside. Now bounces back outside, crosses the 15 and falls forward down to the 12-yard line. Does Carter Hinkie. Zach Lilly makes a stop. So an impressive drive here for the Demons with 10 minutes to go here in the opening half.
Short toss play and great blocking on that right side. Then he followed Bridger Owens, waited till he blocked his guy outside, cut inside, picked up another first down.
Oh, they're going to say he's short. It's going to be third and 1 now for the Demons. Hafner goes under center. Ooh, they load the box. Quarterback Snake, and I don't know.
I don't think he made it.
I don't think he made it either.
Larson got blown up by Riley Lang, and work on that inside nose guard. He set him straight up. So he didn't pick a side. It's like he was running right behind him. They may even have lost a yard, Scott.
Yeah, so now it's going to be a 4th down. I think he did. 4th down. We'll call it a long one. Let's just say it's 4th and 2.
Yeah. So what are they going to do here? Obviously, Bismarck High is going to go for it. What's the play call here? Are you going to a little toss play, trying to get a short toss, follow up Owens?
And we're going to have a Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the field. Hub is a leading North American insurance brokerage. 9:12 to go, opening half of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Davies 8, Demons 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
As Conklin took that one from his own 30-yard line, dances all the way down to the other end of the football field for his 7th touchdown of the year. Conklin over on the far sidelines, 2 over here on the left. And back to pass to Sparrow. We're going to take a shot up to Conklin. He's open over the 40, down to the 30, 20. Hello, 10-5 touchdown. Logan Conklin.
Well, tonight's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts as the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to steal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Here we go. A big 4th down play here now for the Demon offense.
They go double tight.
Yep, double tight. Eye backfield. Hinkie dots the eye. Hinkie has it, comes right. Bounces off one tackle, fights, dives for it. I don't think he got it. Ball's loose.
He did not.
He did not get it. And the Davies defense rises to the occasion, and they stop the Demons deep in their own in Davies territory.
That run defense for Davies, just giving up 92 yards a game. They showed why. The 4-3 defense, the guys up front held them long enough to let those linebackers, Lilly and Wormeyer and Hasbargen, flow through. Went right through Owens and then got to the legs of Hinkie.
So here comes Fargo Davies. They lead 8-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Gage Brewer, the senior quarterback, takes his time at the line of scrimmage, sets him down. Plenty of time on the play clock. Brewer, quarterback, sneaks straight up the middle, and he's out near the 15. I think they're going to spot him at the 14-yard line.
A little bit of push by Brewer, trying to get himself a little bit more room. You know, he does not run the football very much. He runs the foot 9 times this entire season. He's ran it.
Anyway, to make it 10 now when the touchdown run.
And I got to give him a rush as he fumbled the one. You got to give him one there, but that's 3 times today.
So 2nd down and 8 after the gain of 2 by Brewer. 8:32 left to go here, opening half a play. Brewer under center. Handoff this time over they hand it off, and that appears to be Wormeyer.
And
no, it was not. It was Chosick.
Between Jangula as well as Aiden Tincher, the cornerback, I mean, when he's in, those guys making the play, you can see that they are stacking the box, just daring them to throw the football.
Yep, as that was Chosick on the carry, and now it'll be a 3rd down and 8 here for the Davies Eagles. Double tight formation again, full house backfield for Fargo Davies. Brewer under center on 3rd and 8. Brewer, he's back to pass. He's got a man across the middle. It's caught at the 30. He's in midfield, 40. He's gone, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Grant Chosick strikes pay dirt on a big play on 3rd and 8 for the Davies and tack on 6 more for Fargo Davies.
Well, Demons stacked the box. They were expecting a run, and they didn't get it. Great job of doing that fake. The quarterback, Gage Brewer, kind of ducked his head. Everybody fell for it, and then they slipped Grant Chosick, who was the first guy on the right side who had gone through the line of scrimmage. He was wide open. 87 yards later, the Davies Eagles take a 7-point lead, trying to make it 8.
Chosick takes it to the house, and on is Thompson Fisher for the extra point. There's a snap, hold, kick is up, line drive kick, and it is good. 7:35 to go here. Opening half a play. It's Davies 15, Demons 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Well, we talked about how these two teams like to run the football. Well, folks, Fargo Davies just scored on an 87-yard pitch and catch from Brewer to Chosick, and a big play there, Chuck, for Fargo Davies.
Well, it starts with getting the Demons on 4th down, so they stop them on the defensive side, and then they run that play. They run a play where just fake that running, that handoff, and the Demons are 9 guys in the box, and you got to be, as you're a defender, especially a D-back, you got to understand when somebody comes through that line of scrimmage, you got to stay with them. And the Demons were so hell-bent on stopping the run, they just let Chosick go right by him.
And Fisher kicks it away, fielded at the 20, 25, 30, and breaking a tackle 35. That's McNichols as good return there out to the
Carter
37-yard D-Wall. Yep. So the Demons now are faced with a 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line, trailing this one 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Bismarck High will get the football to start the second half of play as they won the toss and deferred. As now Quinn Hafner sets them down on 1st and 10 from the 38. Hafner, Hankey comes right, slips a tackle, and dances his way across the 40 out to the 42-yard line. Goes Carter Hankey. Vining makes a stop there for Fargo Davies.
Well, Demons, I feel they're going to have to pass the football.
Yep.
Davies is kind of forcing them to throw the football, just like the Demon defense was saying to Davies. And so what's it going to be? What's their kind of go-to play?
Well, we might find out here on 2nd down and 6 as Hafner sends 2 receivers to his right. I backfield. Now Doctor comes from the left side to the right side.
Haven't given it to the fullback yet.
And there they go as they hand off to the fullback there in Bridger Owens, and he's going to be stopped for a gain of a yard.
On the bottom of the piles, Riley Langscott he was fighting off Sam Larson, the center, making a big play right there. That's kind of been their bread and butter, giving it to Owens. Owens has over 260 yards and has played really, really well the last several weeks.
So 3rd down now and 5 for the Demons. 6:23 left to go, opening half a play here. They trail 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Hafner's going to go out of the gun. Slot to his right. Receiver split left and right. Ball spotted right hash. Hafner rolling left. Hafner, he's going to tuck and run. Cuts inside. Dives towards the 1st down marker. I think he's going to be just short based on the official spot on the side over there. Zach Lilly makes a stop. And we'll see. Are they going to give it to him, or are we going to get a measurement?
That's really close. And what a great play by Lilly, because he actually was in a position to be blocked by Bridger Owens, and the quarterback.
Ooh, boy, that's going to be
That's
close.
really close. And he didn't get a chance to kind of reach out and over the line that first down marker, because ultimately Lilly kind of came from behind and went down on his legs.
Well, we can tell you as we wait for the spot here, or the measurement here, as the Demons are indicating it is a first down. Now they pull the chain, and
I don't think it is,
nope,
Scott.
it's not. It's going to be, it's going to be about a half-inch short of the first down, and now Mark Gibson's got a decision to make here.
Well, I think he's going to go for it. I think he's going to say right now, guys, if we can't make an inch, we don't deserve to win this football game.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Got Larson, your 300-pound center. You got Harlestead to the right of him at 300 pounds. If you're a quarterback, we're going to line up. And then Kaffner's got to get low. What he didn't do on that last play when he was trying to get the first down is he was up high and got pushed backwards.
BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. Well, here come the Demons on 4th and an inch from their own 48-yard line. Hafner goes under center. Hafner, quarterback sneak, and he's going to have it.
Yeah, I think so. As the linesman comes in from the side,
yeah.
He's definitely across the first down marker, and good push from behind, even though they had 9 men or 8 men on the line of scrimmage for Davies.
Yeah, they did. So that'll be a first down. Ooh, not good for Century out in West Fargo. 5:31 to go in the opening half. They trail at 21-0 over West Fargo Cheyenne. So the Demons here trying to get on the board before the break with 5:35 to go. They've got it first down and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Hafner goes under center, eye backfield, Henke dots the eye. Rolling out, here comes the blitz. They throw it underneath. Caught, Lemaire catches it, tried to elude a tackle, and he's going to get about a yard. That was Chosick there on the play for the Davies defense.
You talk about a sure-handed tackle, and another play-action pass for the Demons, and Lemaire was open, but right there was Chosick, a one-on-one to make a play. If he doesn't make it, maybe another 5 to 10 more yards, but instead he makes a huge play and pulls him down for a short gain.
Lutzen brings the play in from the sideline. Back to pass. Here's Hafner. Hafner fakes. Now he's under pressure. Now he throws to the sideline, and boy, there was a lot of activity over there. I don't know.
I mean, well, he had Lemaire open right away, as Lemaire had a little stop pattern at the 48-yard line, only 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. Hafner looked past him downfield, came back to go to him, and by then he was covered, as he had whoever was at the flat responsibility had got a chance to get over there.
Well, now it's 3rd down and 9 for the Demons from midfield. They trail 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard, 4:46 left to play. Hafner works out of the shotgun. Hafner back to pass, rolling to his left. It's a throwback, and it's picked off. On the interception there was Andre Work, and a big defensive play there as Hafner rolled to his left. He tried to throw it back to the other side. Didn't get enough air on it. Work picked it off, and now the Davies Eagles are in business inside Demon territory at their 40-yard line.
Well, the quarterback, clearly Work had seen that play on film a number of times, because he was sitting right there waiting where they had Bridger Owens waiting to get the football on a potential screen play. So great job scouting it, and then a great individual effort by Work tipping the ball to himself.
Well, now the Demons defense, see if they can rise to the occasion here on 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the Demon 40-yard line. Brewer goes under center. Hands off. Nope, misdirection. That was Lilly straight up the middle, and Lilly's going to get a yard.
You know, the great thing about this offense for Davies is the quarterback and the other running backs are doing a great job carrying out that fake. So all it's taken is a little bit, take your eyes off from the Demon defense, and either a guy runs by you potentially, like happened last play, or in this case, you give it to Lilly up the middle for a couple yards.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8 now for Davies. 4:04 left to go, opening half of play. They lead 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Brewer, he goes under center, full house backfield behind him. Brewer sets him down. Now they toss it. Lilly coming to the short side of the field, turns up field, and he's going to be ridden down there. And that was DJ Gabriel on the stop for Bismarck High.
And again, a great play by Jangula. He pushed upfield. He forced Lilly to have to bow to the outside. And then when he did that, he allowed his linebacker to come flying in, DJ Gabriel, and make the play.
So 3rd down and 6 now for Davies. They've got the ball on the Demon 36-yard line.
Well, you know they're going to be 2 plays to get 6 yards.
Yep, that's exactly right. Plenty of time on the play clock as it drips down to 10. Brewer under center. Brewer. And they hand off Lilly, and he's going to go nowhere as Luke Doctor slashed in from his defensive end spot to make the stop. So now it'll be 4th down and 6 for Davies.
And now Doctor's got to come out. He's injured, which is huge. Having him in the game has obviously been a big difference for the Demons. Both him and Jangla have had a great game so far.
So now a big play here for the Demon defense. Can they hold that Davies offense down off of the turnover by Bismarck High?
And that's a lot to pick up. And, you know, let's see if the Demons learned their lesson before, where I'm sure they're going to be talking from the 2 deep guys in the back, both Mozoff and Harbison. They got to be saying, hey, you guys got to stay back. You got to read the running back.
We got a Hubbard International Insurance timeout on the field. Hubbard International Insurance located at 4204 Boulder Ridge Road in Northwest Bismarck. 2:24 to go. Opening half of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Davies 15, the Demons 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Well, Coach Wermeyer there let the play clock drip down, let the game clock drip to 2:24, and takes a timeout, and his team's going to have it now 4th and 6 from the Demon 36-yard line.
Demons playing that 2-deep zone.
So here comes quarterback Gage Brewer. Full house backfield behind him. Double tight end formation. Brewer under center. Down the line, they hand off Lilly. And fumble. Ball's loose. Demons got it. Tyson Jangula makes the stop. And the Demons come up big defensively. Yeah. Huh?
Sorry, Jangula got the fumble.
Yeah.
He didn't make the stop. Somebody else hit him, stopped him.
Oh.
And, you know, it wouldn't have mattered on the 4th down, Scott, because bottom line is that he would not have made. He was tackled about the 35-yard line. Ball came loose. I don't know if, you know, maybe he was trying to reach forward, pick up a 1st down.
So here come the Demons now, 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Hafner, now they motion Lemaire from right to left. Eye backfield behind Hafner. Henke trying to get to the edge. Stiff arm there. Now he turns it upfield, and he's going to get about 3 as he's down to out to the 43-yard line is Henke. 2:05 left to go, opening half a play here.
Demons got 2 timeouts. So
yep, we'll see how they manage that as now clock drips under 2 minutes to play here in the opening half. Hafner brings out the Demon offense. Ball spotted on the left hash. Slot to Hafner's left. Receiver to the short side. That's Hafner's left as well. Henke coming right, cuts it up inside, and falls forward near the 1st down. We're going to have, I do believe, a hub. No, not yet, as the clock now winds to minute 35.
I'm surprised he's not calling a timeout. I just don't understand it. You got 3rd and short and got a chance to run a couple extra plays, and maybe he's just going to be happy going into the wind saying, all right, we're going to go. We get the football after the break. We're going to be content going in down one touchdown.
Yep, Demons break the huddle on 3rd and 3 from their own 47-yard line. A minute 13 to go. They hand off Henke going right, and he's going to be stood up. And now we'll see if Mark elects to take a timeout. And
he doesn't.
Nope, I don't think he's going to.
That tackle was by Nick Hasberger. has bargained, and ultimately I think that's what Coach Gibson just saying, hey, we're going to be content.
Well,
they're going to punt it. I mean,
well, I don't think they are. As Mark Gibson's going to go for it here on 4th down and 4.
Davies have one timeout.
From his own 46-yard line. 40 seconds left to go here in the opening half. Hafner back to pass. Looking left, they throw it down the far sideline, and it's going to be incomplete.
Now the clock stopped with that incomplete pass as they tried to throw it a little out and up on the outside to Staudinger, I think.
Yeah, Deegan Staudinger was the intended receiver. The clock stops, and I don't know who was running faster, the Davies D-back or the Fargo Davies coach on the sideline over there.
He was well covered. Incomplete pass. And
well, so now you got to be careful here with, they've got, as you said, Davies has got one timeout left. It's 1st and 10 from the Demon 46-yard line with 34 seconds to play. As Brewer sets him down. Again, full house backfield behind him. Play clock drips down to 12. Brewer, now he's back to pass. He steps up, he's in trouble, and he's just going to go down as nothing was there. As good coverage downfield as Drevin Garner comes up with the sack back at the 49-yard line. And I think now Davies is just going to let this thing wind down as we're at 13 seconds left to play. And, yep, as Davies heads to the locker room, and that is going to end the opening half of play here from the MD Resources Community Bowl as we go to break on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Bismarck High, or Fargo Davies 15, Bismarck High 7. We'll be back with our halftime activities after this timeout on the PSP Network.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
We look forward to serving you here at your local community bank.
Yeah, welcome back to the MD Resources Community Bowl at halftime here. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee with you, where Fargo Davies leads this one at the break by a score of 15-7. And Chuck, one thing we didn't talk about in the open that would be remiss not to mention is a tough week for Fargo Davies as their first football coach in program history, Jason Thielges, passed away this past week. And I know he's got a good relationship with a lot of those coaches down in that area, Troy Mattern, Kevin Feeney. And, boy, I tell you what a tough week. But his son now, a junior at Moorhead High School, won a game on Tuesday, 3 interceptions and 2 receiving touchdowns. That's pretty good, man, under the circumstances.
Yeah, just a tough situation. Coach Wermeyer was really good buddies with him, too. That's the part that, you read some things in one of the articles where, Wermeyer talked about, hey, I just want to go fishing with my friend one more time.
Yep.
You read that, and it's just hard not to get tears in your eyes. And you feel for his friends, his family, and everybody else like that. And, the one thing that he talked about, Coach Wermeyer, is he said, the one thing about this piece is that Coach Thielges, he had some mental health struggles, and it's happening so much out there, Scott. And Coach Wermeyer said, hey, Jason would freely admit that he's talked to the kids, he's talked to the football players. If you can save one person because of this, people understanding, if you got some mental health issues, reach out for help, then maybe this thing is going to be worth something. And ultimately just a sad situation, surely, in the sports and everybody in the Davies world. And Coach Thielges, he touched so many people's lives, because that's one thing that Coach Wermeyer had talked about in that article, just saying, hey, man, nobody worked harder than him.
Yeah.
And the kids just loved him. And it's sad when people like that leave our world in a situation like it did. So we surely have lots of love and prayers to his family.
And you talk about the tie, Chuck, back in 2016, Coach Thielges had to take a leave of absence. Coach Wermeyer stepped in and filled in the role. So certainly, the bond was tight between those two, and you just hate to see. But more importantly, I love Coach Wermeyer's comments at the end of that one about what I think they called him J.O. I think is what they called him down there, and certainly our condolences go out to him and his family, and certainly his football team. I'm sure they're playing for him tonight, as they've got a heavy heart here tonight. And so far they've done a pretty good job of that in the opening half.
Yeah, and Coach Thielges, hey, he was the one that was the head coach with Wermeyer as his assistant back in 2014 when they got that state championship. So he surely has left a legacy behind him here at Fargo Davies.
Yes, he has, as the Davies Eagles lead this one 15-7 at the break. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, Chuck Clairmont will dive inside the numbers at the break. Fargo Davies 15, Bismarck High 7, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
Well, welcome back to the Energy Resources Community Bowl as we are at halftime here. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee with you as the Davies Eagles lead at 15-7 at the break. And for a look at the first half, individual and team numbers, here's Chuck.
For the Demons, 9 carries for Carter Henke, 41 yards and a 7-yard touchdown run. Quinn Hafner has 5 carries for 38 yards. Hafner struggling from the quarterback side, 1 of 5, just 1 yard and an interception in the first half. Henke with the other completion as he threw that 38-yard completion to Preston Lemaire to start the football game. Lemaire, 2 catches for 39 yards for the Demons. For the Davies Eagles, well, they have ran the football very effectively. 9 carries for Lilly for 81 yards. Malachi Wermeyer has 6 for 14. Chosick has 3 for 40, including a 37-yard romp. And then Gage Brewer has 2 carries for 1 yard, and that 1 yard being a touchdown. Gage Brewer also completed his only pass that he threw. That was an 87-yarder to Grant Chosick on 4th down for the Eagles. For the team statistics, on the Demons side, 15 rushes for 80 yards. Davies has 20 rushes for 136. 2 for 6 with an interception for the Demons side. Passing yards, 39 yards, and as we mentioned, Davies with 87. Both teams 21 plays in the first half. The Demons have 119 net yards. Davies has 223. BHS has not put the football on the floor, on the carpet. Davies has 3 fumbles. They've lost 2 of them. One a big one on the 2-yard line as they were driving in for a touchdown. The other one did not, fortunately for them, did not make a difference. 1 punt for each team, a 46-yard average for the Demons, just a 15-yard shank that set up the first touchdown for Davies. Neither team has a penalty in the first half. That's crazy.
No, they don't. That's just a harsh word.
What?
Shank.
It is. It is. It's a lot harsher. Well, it's just as harsh from football, right? Because it's not a good punt. Whatever you say, it's not good. First downs, both teams with 4. 2 tackles for loss for the Demons. 1 sack. That was being Garner in that last possession. And then interception. Andre Work has 1 interception, stopping one of the Demons' drive in that second quarter. So pretty dominant first half to me from the line of scrimmage. Other than that first drive for the Demons, you look at their drives, they ended up, they got stopped in 4th down twice, they intercepted, and they had a 3 and out. So outside of that lone trick play that got him close down there in that first touchdown, the Demon offense have done absolutely nothing. Where Davies, they seem to have driven the ball, they've shot themselves in the foot twice, and of course the first one ended up, the last drive ended on a half. So the Davies Eagles have done exactly what they need to do. They've dominated the line of scrimmage. They've moved the football on the ground. They've thrown in a little pass when they needed to that went 87 yards for a touchdown. And right now, Coach Gibson, I think we may have heard him. If we would have taken our headphones off and stood outside, we may have heard him talking to his offensive line right there, because I got a feeling that there was a little bit of a butt chewing and a little bit of a motivational speech for Coach Gibson there in the locker room halftime. Yeah, well, we'll see how they come out and respond here as they'll have the football to start the second half. Let's give you a BNC Bank scoreboard update here. On the AAA side, Shanley leading West Fargo 50-14, 11 minutes left in the fourth. Cheyenne over Century at the end of the half, 28-7. Up in Minot, Mandan leads Minot 14-13 at the end of the half. And that's your scores from the 3A side. On the 2A side, a dandy up in Grand Forks at 6 minutes left in the fourth. It's Red River 21, Jamestown 21. Grand Forks Central, at the end of the first half, they lead South 28-10. Wow. In that one. North all over Valley City 34-0. And Horace on the road at the end of the half leads Dickinson, the number 3 seed, 6-0 at the break. So, boys, some interesting scores there. And if we get some finals before we get off the broadcast, we'll give you that update. As we'll take our final timeout here at the break. We come back to second half. The Demons trail Fargo Davies 15-7 at the break. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Welcome back to the MD Resources Community Bowl. We can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Pressrich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at MinotBraces.com. Also brought to you in part by Minot State University, with more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University. Well, we are about ready to start the second half as Fargo Davies will kick it away.
Well, Bismarck High, we'll see how they respond so many times, Scott, in their successful seasons. It's the first drive out of the half.
From the 20, 25, 30, and McNichols 35. Look out down the near sideline. He's at midfield. Ooh, there's a horse collar tackle right there. If they don't...
They didn't throw it. They didn't see it. They're going to say he had a hold of his jersey instead. He pulled him right down from behind, but a big return by McNichol from the 20-yard line all the way across the 45 to the 44-yard line. So 36 yards to set up the Demons in Davies territory to start out.
Well, here we go. First down and 10 now for the Demons. They have it from the Davies 44-yard line. Good return there by Jared McNichols. Now quarterback Quinn Hafner sends a receiver to the right. Now they motion Doctor from right to left. They hand off. Coming left is Hankey. He's trying to find a spot, a hole to run through, and he tiptoes his way up to the 40-yard line. A pretty decent gain there.
Yep. Goes to the short side, and they've been going strong side a lot. This time they went to the back side or the short side. Bridger Owens got a nice block, and then, good just running by Hankey, just kind of tiptoeing, moving around.
So they're giving a gain of 4 to be second down and 6 now for the Demons. We've seen it a number of times where they've come out in the second half and taken that opening drive and put it in the end zone. We'll see if they can do it here. And now we're going to have some movement, I think. Yep, there's the first flag of the night.
So the Demons get a good, push, pick up 4 yards and first down. And what do? They come right back, get their first penalty. So not the discipline you're looking for.
Yeah, so now they go from second down and 6 to second down and 11. Demons break the huddle. Hafner, again, slot to his right. Receiver split right. Ball spotted left hash. Hankey dots the I. Rolling out. Here they come. Comes the pressure, and he throws it over the top of the intended. I don't know if he was trying to get that down the sideline or was he trying to get Doctor on the slant.
Well, neither guy was open, and he got blown up.
Yep, he did.
I thought it was Riley Lang, the nose guard, that got through and just drilled him, forced him to throw the ball way faster than he wanted to. So what started out as 2nd and 6, all of a sudden now they're facing 3rd and long.
Yep, it's to be 3rd down and 11 from the Davies 45-yard line.
Hafner just cannot get anything going.
10:56 to go, third quarter play. Demons trail 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Now Hafner. Now they send Lemaire in motion to the right. He turns upfield. Back to pass. Hafner. He throws it out in the flat, and it's underthrown, and it's incomplete at the 35-yard line. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and I think, the Demons are going to punt it away and try to pin the Eagles deep.
Yeah, intended for Lemaire. Lemaire was open, but it was short of the first down, and he was well covered. I think he had Chosick behind, said, all right, you want to make that catch 4 yards short of the first down, but he was open, but Hafner just did not come up with a good throw at all. So clearly the weather probably is making a big difference with Hafner. Oh, there must have been a penalty.
Yeah, there was
They're going to decline it.
Chosick goes back to receive the punt from Henke. He stands around his 20-yard line. Henke back at his own 40. Chosick now at the 15-yard line. There's a snap. Good high kick. And Chosick is going to return it, and he slips through a couple, and we're going to get a flag down. And Chosick gets it out to the 20, but there's a flag back at the 11-yard line.
So it's a good kick, a punt of 35 yards, and then Chosick really doing a good job of saying, "Hey, all right, I'm gonna take this and get out of our own territory." But at the point of attack, there was a hold, I think, Scott.
Yep, I believe so. It came from the line judge that threw it.
So 35-yard kick, as we mentioned. He had got a 10-yard return. Officials are talking now to say, what are we going to do?
Tonight's game brought to you in part by UPS Store. They're located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 8:30 to 3. The UPS Store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs.
So the penalty was on the Demons. So they're going to add insult to injury. Now they're going to get a 15-yard penalty on the Demons on a personal foul.
Boy.
So they'll go from the 20 to the 35-yard line.
I guess I didn't see
ultimately,
that.
the Demons punted from their own 45, so this net exchange is just 10 yards.
Well, so after the penalty, they move it out to the 35, and Davies will have it 1st and 10 from their own 35. Gage Brewer goes under center. Hands off over the left side. Chosick following his blockers over the left side. Spins his way down to the 41-yard line. So a good gain there by Grant Chosick. And on the stop was Tyson Jangula. So it'll be a 2nd down. We'll give him a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Davies.
Well, they have had, Lily's had 9 carries. Wermeyer has 6. Chosick now has 4. So either one of those 3 guys can run the football and run the football well, and the Demons are struggling to stop any of them.
2nd down and 5 now for Davies. Brewer goes under center. This time Wermeyer coming. Nope, that's Chosick going right, and he's going to get 2 down to up to the 42. DJ Gabriel makes a stop there for the Demons, so to bring up a 3rd down and 3 to go for Davies. They lead 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 9:48 left to go here, 3rd quarter of play.
Yeah, smart play by Gabriel. Went down and grabbed a hold of the leg of Lilly, and when you got both legs, pretty hard to go anywhere.
Yes, it is. So 3rd down and 3 now for Davies. Play clock drips to 15. Brewer not in any hurry.
Just disciplined.
Yep. He surveys. Now he goes under center. Now the handoff over the left side. That's Wermeyer, and Wermeyer puts his head down, bowls across the 45 down to the 46, and he picks up the 1st down.
Just good, hard blocking. That was Kaiser and Gus Wermeyer, the sophomore. So the little brother of all of them.
That was actually Chosick. I thought it was Wermeyer, but that was Chosick again.
It was Gus Wermeyer blocking.
Yep, Gus Wermeyer.
Left side. So, you watch these running backs, Scott. None of them have their head up.
Nope.
All 3 of them lined up. Their head is facing down. They are just head down, straight ahead.
So it'll be a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now from their own 46-yard line. Davies on the move. They lead 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Again, Brewer disciplined, goes under center. Play clock down to 10. Now they give it to Lilly straight up the middle. He's bouncing off tackles, slips off another one, and he's into Demon territory down to the 45, and he knocks the official over in the process.
Boy, right at the point of attack, it almost looked like Schlappman had a hold of him, but just such a hard runner. Lilly, as we mentioned, the third place in 195-pound wrestling, so he is a tough, hard kid, hard to bring down, and ran through that arm tackle and got just short of the first down.
Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 now for Davies in Demon territory. 8.5 left to go in the ball in the quarter number 3. Brewer sets him down. Ooh, yep, and now they got the Demons to jump.
You knew that was going to come sooner or later, as the Demons are. I mean, they have 2 guys lined up in the gaps between the center and the guards on both sides, and just a good hard count by Gage Brewer, the senior quarterback, and he got both of those linemen to jump. So the Demons, no penalties in the first half, 3 big penalties to start the second half.
That's exactly right. So now they, after the penalty, to be 1st and 10 from the Demon 40-yard line. Brewer goes under center. Full house backfield again behind him. This time the handoff, and that on the carry there, that is Luke Lorenz on the carry as he went right, cut back left, and got across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. So a good run there by Luke Lorenz. He's at 27 carries on the season, 2 touchdowns for Lorenz coming into this ball game. So another big run there.
Yeah, that's one thing about these guys is now you bring Lorenz in, big back, 190 pounds, give your other guys a little bit of break because both Malachi, Chosick, and Lilly are all playing both ways.
2nd down and 3 to go. Brewer goes under center. Looked like they have movement in the backfield. They didn't call it. Lorenz again over the right side, and Lorenz jumps forward across the 30, and he's down to the 27-yard line. Move the chains, 1st down. Drevin Gardner makes a stop.
Well, the battle of the trenches is going to the white in Fargo Davies
yes,
right now.
It
they
is.
Are absolutely pushing the Demons off the football right now, and that has not happened for the Demons much this year at all. Just 2 losses, 1 to Minot, 1 to Fargo Davies, or Fargo Shanley, excuse me, 1 and 2 ranked teams in the state of North Dakota.
So 1st down and 10 now for Davies as they near the Serve Pro red zone. 6:55 to go in quarter number 3. Brewer again, play clock at 15. Now they motion. And they hand off Lilly straight up the middle, and big carry over that left side, and somebody got pushed backwards after the play.
Did you give him a tackle or did you give him a catch? It looked like Bridger Owens, as he was the one that kind of looked up, and right there was Lilly, and Lilly ran right over the top of him.
Another good gain on 1st down. They pick up 4 to be 2nd down and 6.
Lilly short of 100 yards now, 12 carries, 96 yards.
As Wormeyer back in there along with Chosick.
I mean, they are letting the clock drip down to under 5 before they snap every single time.
As now Brewer under center. Now they motion and they hand off. That's Lilly over the left side, and he's down across the 20. Just shy of the 19-yard line as they enter the Serve Pro red zone. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Servport. Reminder, we'll have our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report coming up. Get our Sport Clips MVP of the game and our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game as well.
Boy, give Gage Brewer so much credit right now, Scott, because he's really running an option. He's reading the defensive end. If the defensive end goes up, he gives it to the line, the guy inside. If not, he's going to pitch it to the outside. And just wait. I'm telling you, that's going to happen soon enough. Demons got smoked earlier on that.
3rd down. Oh, now we got some movement. And I think, is this one going to go against Davies? I believe it is.
I think it was McCarthy. Yeah, I think he's on that right side. He jumped off, the sophomore. And that's a big thing with this Davies offensive line. They lost everybody last year. No starting linemen coming back, and they got 2 sophomores and 2 juniors starting, along with Work being the guy in the middle, the senior. And so what a job by Coach Wormeyer and the offensive line coach, whoever that is, really getting these guys to this point in the season and just being absolutely gelling together.
So now Davies faced with a 3rd down and 7 from the Demon 24-yard line. Brewer lets the play clock get to 15. Still not in any hurry to snap the football. Now it's down to 10. Now Brewer goes under center. Over the right side on the carry there, that's Malachi Wermeyer, and cuts back left across the 20 down to the 18-yard line. And now it'll be fourth down. Bridger Owens makes a stop, so it'll be fourth down, and we'll call it 2 to go here for Fargo Davies, and the Demon defense is called on one more time to come up with a big stop here deep in their own territory.
This is the play of the game right here for the Demons.
Yes, it is. 4th and 2, 4:27 to go in the contest, or in the quarter number 3.
See if they
We're not
jump
over
off
yet.
sides. See if they go on 2.
Yeah, here's Brewer under center. Brewer. Over the left side is Lilly, and I don't know if he got it.
Progress. I don't know, Scott. The guy's walking in from the side. It looks like he might have spotted it a little short.
I think he did. I think they may have spotted it a little short, so we're going to get pretty sure we're going to get another measurement here as the ball is spotted away from us on the far side of the field on the left hash. And, yep, as we're going to get an official's timeout, we can tell you the Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com.
What a play there by that right side of the Demons as they stuffed the play short of the, right at the line of scrimmage. Pulled him backwards, actually, after he, let's see where it is.
And it's short.
About full football there, so big play for the Demons. That's something they needed.
Yep, as Bismarck High needed to come up with a big play, and they did there, and so they will take over deep in their own territory, and they trail 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with the hairstyles today at sportclips.com. 2 locations in Bismarck, 1 location in Minot.
Well, the Demons, can they respond? They've got 4 minutes and the wind behind them.
So here comes Bismarck High in 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. Hafner goes under center. Henke dots the I. Henke has it, goes left, zigzags his way up the middle, tries to slip out of a shoestring tackle and dives across the 20, and Zach Lilly ties him up there, and he gets out to the 21-yard line.
We haven't talked enough about Lilly, as he's got 100 yards rushing, but the other part about this kid, leading tackler in the East at an 80 tackles, 8 tackles for losses. He has been all over the field in this game, and there's just been no room at all for Henke to get going.
Nope, there has not, as it'll be 2nd down and 7 after that gain of 3. Oh, now they just go one back behind, I believe that's Bridger Owens.
Double tight. There's Henke.
Oh, no, Henke, I couldn't see him. Oh, we got a little trickery going on here. And Lemaire better get rid of it, and he does. Oh, and it's going to be incomplete to Doctor, as that was dangerous right there.
Well, it was a handoff to Henke. He's going to, or a pitch. Henke's going to his left side. He hands off to Lemaire going back to his right. I don't know if anybody was open, but Davies was all over that. They were sniffing that one down big time. So the Demons are fortunate that it was an incomplete pass, and they didn't lose how many yards.
Now it's 3rd down and 7 here for the Demons. 3:25 left to go. 3rd quarter play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here comes Davies. They show blitz as, they're going to get, I think that's going to be offsides against Davies, is it not?
I was looking through three corner posts, Scott, sorry. I couldn't see it on that one. But
yeah, I think it will. Is that the...
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, it is. It's offsides.
I like the call. I don't know who the defensive coordinator is for Davies, but I like the call of let's get after it, get after the quarterback, Hafner. He struggled today throwing the football, and he's had no time, and they brought 2 linebackers, and they had him. They were right in the face of the quarterback.
So now that puts the Bismarck High at a 3rd and 2.
Now you can run the football.
Yep, 3:23 left to go here, 3rd quarter of play. Now under center goes Quinn Hafter. Henke dots the I behind him. Single receiver to the right. Henke coming left. Sets up his blockers. He's got the 1st down across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. Good job there by Carter Henke as he was able to set up his blockers and find some room and pick up the 1st down. So move the chains for the Demons.
And a big block by Harlestead. He was a backside guard. He pulled, kicked out, allowed Henke to move inside, follow Bridger Owens and pick up a first down.
So it'll be first down and 10 now for the Demons. Ball spotted at their own 33-yard line. Receiver split wide right. Here's Hankey going right, cuts back left, comes to the short side of the field. Stiff arm there, drags tacklers to the 40, and now run out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Well, Demons getting some love now. York pushed him out of bounds. Another one of those great multi-sport athletes for Davies. York, we heard his name on the basketball court. He was on that third-place team for the Davies Eagles as they defeated Century, I think, in that third-place game.
Yes, they did. Second down. Now Demons are faced with a 2nd and 1 here. Got some options, does head coach Mark Gibson with 2:47 to go. Quarter number 3. Hafner, eye backfield behind him. Hafner sets him down. Rolling to his right, finds Doctor. Doctor's got room 45 midfield, slips a tackle. Ooh, no, great open field tackle, and they're going to say he's down at the 46-yard line. That was Chosick, as I was wondering when they were going to call Doctor's number, and that time they did, and it turned out to be a big play as they are now inside Davies territory.
Well, it's a bootleg pass, but in the past they've been waiting for the backside tight end to come across and drag. This time it was the strong side tight end in Luke Doctor that just went right out in the flat. Quarterback hit him and almost hurdled Chosick.
So it'll be a first down for the Demons at the 46-yard line of Fargo Davies. They trail 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Hankey straight up the middle, dragging tacklers as he's down to the 43-yard line. Havelka makes a stop there for Davies.
Demons got a little bit of mojo going right now. Just a couple yards there, but you can feel that there's a little bit of excitement on the Demon sidelines.
Yes, there is. It'll be a 2nd down and 7 now for the Demons. They're on the move. Minute 55 left to play, third quarter. Hankey goes under center. Hankey, keeper, straight up the middle at the 40, and he's met there at the 39-yard line. So a quick hitter there by the Demons.
And I'm not so sure what it is. As Hankey gets probably called out on his own, if he sees a linebacker blitzing on the A or the B gap, he gets to make a decision saying, okay, hey, that guy's not there. I'm just going to tap my center on which side of the thigh. And that's time it was the left side and picked up, a few yards.
So it'll be 3rd down and 3 now for the Demons from the Davies 39-yard line. Receiver to the right, ball spotted right hash. Hankey dots the eye. Hankey gets it, comes left, sets up his block, gets tripped up, falls forward. And did he fall forward enough? Zach Lilly makes the tackle. Nope, he's going to be a yard short.
What a play. I mean, he came flying in right at the feet of Hankey and just cut the legs right out from underneath him, just a yard short of the first down. When I can tell you, right, that Hankey thought he was going to get the first down. He thought he was going to meet Lilly kind of mano a mano, and Lilly said, nope, I'm going down low.
So a 4th down and 1 now here for the Demons. Ball spotted in the 37 of the Eagles.
Huge play.
Big play. Full house backfield now for the Demons. Under center, Hafter, Hankey going right, trying to get the edge. He does. Now cuts back inside, and he's brought down at the 30. And did I see a flag? No, I didn't see a flag come out, did I?
Nope, I don't think so.
Liam Wicklow makes a stop, but good hard run there by Carter Hankey, and it's be a first down. Oh, I did see a flag. There it is right there.
Where's it at?
It's at the 36-yard line.
Well, it might have been a hold on the edge, which is probably why he was so open. It was a double team block on that outside, and that's exactly what it was, a hold. It was a tight end and tackle who had created that wall and allowed Hankey to bounce to the outside, but the officials call it, and right from the 37, so you're going to go back 10. So now all of a sudden you got 4th and 11.
Ooh, big play there, as I thought I saw a flag come out from that line judge on the far side, and now Mark Gibson's got to run the punt team on the field.
Boy, what a huge play.
Yeah, just when they had the momentum going their way, another big penalty against the Demons, and now they're going to have to punt the football away with 29 seconds left to go in quarter number 3.
Coach Gibson, he wants a discussion. Of course, those officials, they're not getting close to this sideline. He is not happy. He's been screaming like, well, talk to me what the call was right there. Not happy.
Jobbers moving and storage. They focus on the details of the process without ever losing sight of the big picture. The efficient step-by-step approach to move management keeps everyone on the same page. Locations of Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Henke to kick it away. Chosick back to receive it at his 15-yard line. Snap. And Henke, and this time Chosick signals for a fair catch. And that will be 1st and 10 now for Davies from the 13-yard line with just 3 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. So Davies then will get the wind at their back to start the 4th and final quarter of this one.
Well, who'd have thought some penalties were going to be the turning point of the game as the Demons, a couple big penalties this second half that have cost them dearly. That one surely was one of them. So can the Demon defense stop them? Again, they stopped them last time on downs, but Davies held the ball for over 6 minutes last time before they turned it over.
So here comes Brewer and the Davies offense on 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. Brewer under center. And now they option to the outside, getting to the edge. There goes Chosick. And Chosick is going to be swarmed under as he couldn't turn the corner. And there's a whole host of maroon jerseys there, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Fargo Davies 15, the Demons 7. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter after this timeout on the PSP Network.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now, 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. As Davies has it, 2nd down and 10 now from their own 13-yard line. They lead 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard as we start the 4th and final quarter. Brewer hands off to Lilly up the middle, and he may have got 2 yards, maybe a yard. Tincher on the stop there for the Demons.
Yeah, they are bringing, when you got cornerbacks making the play at the line of scrimmage, you know you got 8 guys in the box. They tried to do that pitch, as I talked about, but the Demons did a really good job stopping it in that play right before the end of the 3rd quarter.
So now 3rd down and 8 here for Davies. Again, another big defensive series here for Bismarck High. Brewer, play clock down to 5. Now he goes under center. Now they motion. Now they hand off. Straight up the middle goes Lilly, and he is going to be met. And but that's going to be after the 1st down as he got it across the 25-yard line down to the 26. So he went right over that left side, ran hard, and picked up the 1st down and a little bit more.
When they need yards, Scott, they go over the left side, over Kaiser and Gus Wermeyer, and then Bennett Gerlach is at left tight end, and they give the ball to Lilly, and it's just time and time again they've been successful on those big 3rd down plays.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Davies from their own 25-yard line. Play clock down to 6. Brewer goes under center. Wermeyer on the carry. Wermeyer over the right side and still on his feet. As he's out to the 31-yard line goes Malachi Wermeyer.
They are doing a really good job. They're getting stopped the line of scrimmage, but they're almost running down the line of scrimmage and then picking a hole. That these running backs, there's no hole in the middle between that kind of center and the two guards, but they're kind of bouncing it outside, and that's where they're picking up yards.
Well, we'll give you a BNC scoreboard update here after this play on 2nd down and 4 for Fargo Davies. They lead 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 10 minutes to play in the ball game. On the carry is Chosick over the left side and having trouble bringing him down, and he's going to be about a yard short, maybe 2 of the first down out to the 34-yard line. Schlafman makes a stop there for Bismarck High.
Just still, they're picking up some yards, that they're getting themselves in a 3rd and short situation time and time again. It's picture-perfect offense according to the Fargo Davies Eagles right now. Hey, we're 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. That's exactly where they want to be.
Well, a final score out in Fargo. Shanley knocks off West Fargo 50-14. Minot leads with 6 minutes left in the third over Mandan, 21-14. Here's a 3rd and 2 now for Fargo Davies from their own 33-yard line. Brewer not in any hurry. Play clock to 5. A handoff. That's Wermeyer on the carry, and he's across the 35 out to the 37-yard line goes Malachi Wermeyer. Another first down as they move the chains. This Fargo Davies.
Just good hard push. And the guys that don't get the football, whether it's Lilly, whether it's Wermeyer, whether it's Chosick, every single one of them are blocking. So you talk about unselfish play, going, all right, I'll block for you, you block for me. And just executing to perfection right now.
So 1st down and 10 now for Eagles. 8:40 left to go as they're just content.
4-minute drive already.
Yep. And straight up the middle, that's Lorenz. Oh, no, that's Lilly. Yep. Boy, they had me messed up there. I didn't even see. I thought they were coming over here.
They do such a good job. They brought the backside guy, the backside wing guy, and he's the one who they faked the handoff to after they'd already given the ball to Lilly in a straight-ahead dive play down the field for Bismarck High.
Yeah,
I think that might be – well, I don't want to pick a number yet, but –
I didn't see who that was. Well, we've got a Hub International Insurance injury timeout on the field. Be sure to contact your local Hub agents, Josh Cattell and Michael Borman at 355-3100 for your personal and business insurance needs. 8.5 to go in this one. 15-7. Fargo Davies leads it back after this timeout on the PSP network.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Well, did we see? Now we're back to live action after that injury timeout. It'd be a 1st and 10 now for Davies. Brewer goes under center. This time a little earlier than normal with 11 on the play clock, and
the clock had stopped.
Yep, they give it off to Lilly straight up the middle, and Lilly's out near midfield, just shy. Luke Doctor makes a stop.
Doctor and Jangles, they've played really well on both those tight ends side, but man, it's just in the middle is where they've just been feasting as Davies.
2nd down and 9 for Fargo Davies. They lead 15-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Brewer under center. Now he hands over the right. There's Lorenz, and he's in Demon territory down, ripped down at the 46-yard. Nope, they're going to say the 47-yard line is where Lorenz is down, and so now that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 to go for Davies, and the Demons need to come up with a stop here in 4th down. But Chuck, with a 15-7 lead and inside Demon territory, I'm guessing Coach Wermeyer is this will be four-down territory for him.
I mean, you'd think so, although the wind's behind them, and the Demons have done nothing offensively. So if they don't make it, I'm not so sure they wouldn't kick it and say, all right, our defense has played so well tonight.
So 3rd down and 5 now for Davies from the Demon 47. They give it straight up the middle, and that is Malachi Wermeyer.
Gabriel hits him down low, Scott, but he still delivers a punch, and he goes forward.
Nope, that was Zach Lilly on the carry. Might stand corrected as Lilly on the carry. And now it's going to be a 4th down and 1 from the Demon 43-yard line.
Lilly, 127 yards and 19 carries, and the longest run he has tonight is 11 yards. I mean, it's just ground and pound.
And the clock winds to 6:13 to play.
This is a 6+ minute drive.
So 4th down and 1, a big defensive stand here needed by the Demons. They hand off. Lilly jumps over the pile. He's got the 1st down out at the 40. And
what a play. And Andre Work, the center, steps up and gives it the 1st down sign.
Yes, he does.
The line of scrimmage. Was that Chosick, wasn't it?
Yeah. Nope. I think that was Lilly on the carry.
Oh, he jumped over the pile, whoever it was. So I'm going to give it to Lilly. All right.
So it will be a 1st and 10 now from the Demon 40-yard line. And Fargo Davies, I mean, they
who would have thought that you give up the football in the 4th quarter, you might not get it back.
Yeah.
To start the at the 3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That's when this drive started.
1st down and 10 now for Fargo Davies. On the carries, Chosick. Chosick, he keeps his feet moving, and he's the 45, or down to the 35 to the 34-yard line goes Grant Chosick.
At what point in time do you got to just get the bigs in the box and do something that this ain't working for the Demons right now?
And now we're at 5 minutes to play.
Chosick's got 62 yards tonight.
Yeah, West Fargo Shan leads Century 41-14 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter there.
Yep. 2nd down and 5 now for. Here's Wermeyer over the right side. He's down to the 30-yard line.
They're going to mark him just short, even though he fell across the 30-yard line. The officials say the knee was down. So, okay, so it's 3rd and 1. What the chances of them not getting a 1st down based on how things have gone in 2 plays are not very good.
No, it's not. It'll be a 3rd down and short.
And you got in the game now for the Demons, Jack Schaefer on the short yardage
situation. 3rd down and less than 1 now for Fargo Davies. Brewer goes under center. Brewer, quarterback sneak over the left side, and
yeah, I think he got enough.
He's got the 1st down.
Got hit initially and bounced off as Schaefer had kind of made good contact with the nose guard, and then he just bounced off to the left side and picked up that 1st down.
And we got a Hub International Insurance timeout on the field. Hub is a leading North American insurance brokerage. 3:59 to go in the ball game. Davies 15, Demon 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Well, tonight's game brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics. They're specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in-office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. So 1st down and 10 now as Davies has had the ball thus far with 3:59 to go.
8 minutes and 4 seconds.
In the whole quarter right now. And they have it 1st and 10 from the Demon 29-yard line. And Brewer, he in no hurry at all. Now he goes under center. Now he hands off. And stepping over people. They're just walking. They're just stepping over people, on top of people. On the carry was Grant Chosick.
I mean,
picks up a couple.
It's almost like the point of attack. They're cutting the tackles down and saying, all right, we're going to go down the legs, we're going to cut the tackles, and we're going to just allow our running backs to pick which hole as they follow the lead blocker.
2nd down and 8 now. Clock winds at 3:25 to play. Gage Brewer goes under center. Straight up the middle, it goes there goes Lilly.
He was hit right away by
he was
Scott.
hit, but he bounced off that. He got her down to the 25-yard line.
And one thing these guys are doing, both hands on the football.
Yep.
These guys are not going to fumble this one away.
Now we got another Hubbard International Insurance timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 3:11 to go in the ball game on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Davies 15, the Demons 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
Well, it'll be a 3rd down and 5 as BNC National Bank, with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. 3rd down and 5 now for Fargo Davies. They have 3 timeouts left. Bismarck High with just 1 timeout left. Definite 4-down territory the way Davies has been running the football in this drive. Brewer goes under center. Brewer hands off, and Lilly, he's going to be stood up for no gain.
Owens hits him, and then he got pulled backwards from behind by Doctor. So another timeout by the Demons.
Yep, and now we're going to have another timeout. We'll take one as well. The Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the field. Contact your local Hub agent, Josh Cattell and Michael Borman at 355-3100 for your personal and business insurance needs. 3:06 to go in the ballgame. 15-7, Davies leads. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Well, here we go. 4th down and 5 now for Davies. Brewer goes under center. Brewer fakes it. Brewer back to pass. He throws it up in the air, and it's caught at the 20-yard line. Are you kidding me? And it appears he might be just a hair short, but we'll see.
Right on the line is fake handoff. He threw the ball up in the air. I didn't even see who caught it, but I think the officials marked it just enough to get a 1st down. Was that Wormeyer who caught that?
I couldn't see who.
Okay, Chosick caught it. He's the one who caught the last pass. He's the first one, and he was on the right side of that full house formation.
Oh, boy, this is
all the way across the other side. It is going to be close. We've had 3 spots within a football's length.
And the Demons are hoping
crossing their fingers, because if this isn't it, you can stick a fork in it.
I think he got it.
Got it by an inch. Wow.
What a play call there as
they pick up 6 yards.
He threw it in traffic. He was under pressure.
Just threw it up in the air, and somehow Chosick went way up with a Demon on him and pulled it down, and then was, kind of fell forward.
And now Bismarck High is faced. They have no timeouts left. 2:52 to play. And here comes Fargo Davies.
2 possessions is all the Demons got this half. They got 14 plays they've ran.
Brewer goes under center.
It's like he is not going to fumble it.
That on the carry there, that was Wermeyer. Nope, that was Chosick again on the carry.
That was hardly a carry. They handed it off to him, and the first thing he did is corralled the football, and then he's kind of waited to get hit. Like, all right, I'm going to take a couple more steps. Play number 19.
This has been impressive, folks. I can tell you. I mean, what a drive by Fargo Davies. 15-7, 1:59 to go in the ball game. And now it appears Davies might take a timeout here, and I think they're going to. It'll be another Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the field. Call Hubbard National Insurance today for all your personal business insurance needs. 1:49 to go in the ball game on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Davies 15, the Demons 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
2nd down and 9 now for Fargo Davies, as they just used their first timeout of the second half. They've got 2 left. Bismarck High out of timeouts, as Brewer not in any hurry as he lets, the play clock drip down, but the game clock will start on the snap, as now he goes under center. Now they motion. Now they hand off straight up the middle, and that's Wermeyer on the carry over the left side.
11 Demons with the tackle. This game's going to end up being a 12-minute and 3-second drive. It's going to end up on.
Yeah. Up as now Davies. The clock. We're at 1:25 to go. It's 3rd down and 6. And Fargo Davies has been, they have been impressive here on this drive. As Chuck mentioned, they have had it the whole 4th quarter, and now I think they're going to let it drip down and take another timeout. Yes, they are. Another Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the field. Contact your local Hub agents today. They're located at 4204 Boulder Ridge Road in Northwest Bismarck. 15-7 our score. 1:04 to play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Davies leads. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Third down and 6 now for Davies. 1:04 to play. They have it at the Demons 16-yard line. Gage Brewer goes under center. Now he looks in the backfield. Now they motion out of there. Wermeyer goes in motion. They toss Lilly. Lilly puts his head down, and he's going to be stopped there for no gain. That'll bring up 4th down as the clock winds down now. So if the Demons do stop them, they'll just have about 16 or 17 seconds to try to go about 85 yards
and then get a 2-point
and then get a 2-point conversion on top of it.
Amazing.
And we'll see if Wayne Wermeyer is going to use another timeout. It appears that he is.
Yep, he's out there on the field just kind of waiting, looking at the officials. He's dressed in all maroon and looks warm.
As the play clock goes down to 2-1, and now he takes that timeout. Another Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 18 seconds to go. Davies 15, Demons 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Well, just 18 seconds left to play, and essentially, now they're gonna try to kick a field goal here. About a 34-yard field goal. As on to kick that is Thompson Fisher. Snap, hold down, kick is up. It appears good. And no, it's no good as he misses it. So the Demons will essentially have one play here. And what does Mark Gibson have in his playbook? He's going to have one play with 14 seconds left to go. And I'm guessing there's going to be about 9 guys standing back around the 40-yard line here. And Hafter comes out, and we'll see what they do here. As the missed field goal, both teams, no timeouts. Twins left, Twins right. Hafner. Oh, now we got a flag, and what's that going to be? That's going to be a false start against Bismarck High. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. They've probably been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at RogerWardMovingandStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Now they reset the clock to 14. So here we go. This is the ball game right here as Hafner back to pass. Hafner, they throw it underneath, and what a play in space there. And I believe, is that Chosick? Nope, that is the linebacker there. That was Lilly. 1 second, and Bismarck's not going to get it off. And Fargo Davies is going to come on the road, and they are going to knock off. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second now. As Davies was celebrating, Wayne Wermeyer was leading the charge there. And now they're going to say there's 1 second left on the clock. So Bismarck High will get one more shot at it. What a play in space there by Lilly. And we'll see if they have, I'm guessing they'll have 2 celebrations in them. Unless Bismarck High can strike pay dirt here. Here's Hafter. He throws it sideline and out of bounds, and that's going to end the ball game. As Fargo Davies is going to go on the road and knock off the Bismarck Demons by a score of 15-7, and an impressive second half, fourth quarter by Fargo Davies. That'll lead us into our planning team financial advisors Shots Crossroads postgame report. Your final score: Davies wins it 15-7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Well, welcome back to our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads postgame report. Chuck's got the head coach on the field. Let's go down on the field and Chuck Clairmont. Chuck, take it away.
All right, thanks, Scott. Coach, that may be one of the most impressive drives I've ever seen. You almost take an entire quarter with the football, 22 plays, I think. What do you got to say about that?
Hey, that was for Coach Steele just right there. He had never won on this field, and we dedicated that drive to Coach, and I'm so damn sorry. I'm so proud of the kids. It was awesome. It was awesome.
For you guys to turn things around, not that you were playing bad early in this season, but you make a change offensively, and what a change you made. Toughness your kids showed today.
It's the kids. They bought into everything we asked them to do. We talked about it before the game that we had our tails tucked between our legs when we walked out here in week 3 because we got physically beat, we got mentally beat. We didn't know what kind of team we had, and the kids have absolutely responded and rebounded, and they've been a pretty special season.
And, offensively, great, but defensively, talk about your defense tonight, too, how much they stepped up and played hard.
I tell you what, it starts with our defensive staff. They had a heck of a game plan, and they had it scripted all week, and the kids believed in the game plan, and then they just came out mid-plays.
Heck of a win, Coach. Next week's going to be a big one. Shanley's victorious tonight. Give me a little look in on that one.
Shanley and Davies, it's fun, man. It's going to be a dogfight. And before I go on, you guys do an awesome job covering high school sports. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and good luck next week. Back up to you. Zach's coming back out, buddy, so go ahead and then bring it back down to me.
All right, there you have it. A very emotional Wayne Wermeyer as his team wins this one here by a score of 15-7. As we can give you some, Chuck's going to get a few words here, I do believe, as he's going to have, I don't know who he's got here. It looks like he's got Grant Chosick, I do believe. He's got Zach Lilly. Let's go down on the field, and Chuck, take it away.
All right. Zach Lilly with me today, and what do you say about your team? I mean, you talk about offensively, you talk about defensively, you talk about line of scrimmage. That was a dominant game right there, performance.
Exactly. I mean, we don't have to change anything. We just pound the ball every single drive and stop them 3 and out every time on defense, and that's it. I mean, I love these boys. I would give everything up for them.
I mean, you talk about the unselfishness of you guys in the backfield where any one of you guys can get the football, and when you're not getting the football, you're blocking, and you're blocking hard every single play, and that's great teamwork.
Exactly. I mean, the end goal is to win the game. I mean, if you don't get the ball, it don't matter.
And you didn't get the ball back to him. And you give me some insight in that last drive. I mean, amazing drive. A full quarter you held the football.
Exactly. I mean, we just stuck together. Every single teammate on the field was talking each other up, pushing each other to go to the next play. That's it.
And now you guys, after getting this great victory, upset victory over the Demons, now you got the next big mountain to climb against Shanley next week, as Shanley was victorious tonight. Talk about that game.
I think we just need to shut down Landon Meyer, but everything else, we can just stick to our game plan. And, I mean, look at tonight. Pound the ball, keep the ball in our hands, and we'll win the game.
Pretty tough to score when they don't have it.
Exactly.
Great game tonight. Congratulations.
All right. Great job, Chuck Clairmont. Is a very happy Zach Lilly there as his team wins this one by a score of 15-7, and you heard that last drive in honor of their coach, former Davies head coach, Mr. Thielgis, and a very impressive performance here tonight by the Fargo Davies Eagles. Our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finrun Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
Welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shaw's Crossroads Postgame Report. Hey, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com and Shaw's Crossroads. Get filled up with a delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are welcome. Let's get you updated on our BNC Bank scoreboard. As we mentioned, Shanley over West Fargo 50-14. Cheyenne with 7 minutes left leads Century 41-21. Minot High just tacked on. Now they lead 23-14 over Mandan. Under a minute left to go there. That's on the 3A side. On the 2A side, Jamestown in overtime beat Grand Forks Red River 35-34. Central appears they're going to knock off the number 2 ranked team, or the number 2 seed in the AA South, as they lead 42-10. Fargo North in a final 41-7 over Valley City. And with under a minute to go, it's a dogfight out in Dickinson, as Dickinson and Horace are tied at 6-6. So that'll give you updated right there as on our scoreboard, as it's a battle out in Dickinson. And, boy, I tell you what, some upsets on that 2A side. But here, nonetheless, I don't know if you call this one an upset. Impressive performance tonight. And you heard from head coach Wayne Wermeyer and also the star running back, the linebacker, Zach Lillian, for a look at the final game and individual numbers. Here's Chuck.
Am I on? Okay.
Yeah. As far as I know, you are.
Must be my ears that are so cold I can't hear. Carter Hinkie, 15 carries, 70 yards. He did have a 7-yard touchdown run to get the Demons on the board first to start the game. Quinn Hafner, 6 carries for 42 yards. Hafner throwing tonight's 3 of 9, 18 yards, and an interception. Hinkie was 1 of 1. He had 38 yards, and then Lemaire had a pass that he threw and was incomplete. Lemaire caught 3 balls on the night for 44 yards. Luke Doctor had 1 catch for 12 for the Demons. That's it. They just ran 33 plays total. For the Fargo Davies Eagles, 23 carries for Zach Lilly. Well, that's a big number for him because he's number 23. He had 135 yards. Malachi Wermeyer had 10 carries for 32 yards. Chosick had 10 for 68. And then Gage Brewer had 3 carries for 2 yards and a 1-yard touchdown run to get the Davies Eagles on the board secondly to tie it up, and then they make that 2-point conversion and get go up 8-7. Luke Lorenz had 2 carries for 11 yards. Gage Brewer, he was perfect on the night, throwing 2 of 2 for 93 yards and an 87-yard touchdown to Grant Chosick. Chosick caught, actually it was 2 of 2. A touchdown and a first down on 4th and 5. So what a job by Gage Brewer. Grant Chosick caught the touchdown and that first down, so he had 2 catches for 93 yards. Team statistic, this is interesting, Scott, when you take a look at this one here, as the Demons had 22 carries for 113, just 7 carries in the second half for 33 yards. Davies had 48 carries for 248 yards, just 3 completions for the Demons for a total of 56 yards. Davies had 2 completions for 93 yards. So 33 plays for Bismarck High for 169 yards. That's 12 plays for 50 yards in the second half. Just 2 possessions is all they had. Davies, 50 plays for 341 yards. They had 29 plays the second half. Well, they only had 2 possessions, but guess what? Their second possession went 22 plays and just short of 12 minutes. Pretty dang amazing right there, Scott. I mean, all you can do is, Coach Gibson and his defensive team isn't laughing on that one, but for us, it's just, that was so
like
impressive.
You said,
what do you say about it?
Like you told him, like you said to Coach, I don't think I've never seen that before.
No, I haven't either. I mean, that's just crazy. And Bismarck High, obviously they are a good defensive team. They were the best running defense in the West region, so that's what made it even that much more impressive. So, looking down the stats, 12 first downs for Davies. Bismarck High had 6, but, the biggest thing was just the time of possession. If I had to chart it the second half, the Demons had it a minute before they had to punt the first time on a 3-and-out, the first time they touched it. Then they had the ball 4 minutes, so they had 5 minutes in the second half. So that's 19 minutes in the second half, and the first half was a little bit better, but still possession was surely towards Davies big time. And, Coach Gibson said something to me, maybe it was a foreshadowing. He talked to me about Davies, I think on Friday or Saturday when I talked to him. It must have been Saturday when I talked to him, and he basically said, I'm concerned of how well they control the football. And obviously, that's exactly what he should have been, because even though
exactly what they
didn't give up any big plays other than the 87-yarder, but hey, it was enough plays is what it was. It's the amount of plays. It's not necessarily the quality. It's the quantity of plays tonight. So a big victory there for the Fargo Davies Eagles.
And Chuck, we got a couple more things to do here. We got to get about our Jobbers Moving and Storage Move of the Game, sponsored by Jobbers Moving and Storage. They can help you move across town or across the country. Location Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Chuck, your thoughts?
Was this the play of the game?
The play of the game? Hey, make it plays.
Well, no, the play of the game is the Gage Brewer. How about that? You stop the Demons on 4th down. You get the football at your 13-yard line. You get stopped the first play, and then you come right back on a huge, I think it was their let's see. Yeah, it was their 3rd play. They get tackled for loss, and it's 3rd down and 11. And they do this little, jump pass is what I want to call it. And Chosick is wide open, and he goes 87 yards. That's got to be the Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game.
Yeah, no question about that. As there you have it. And Chuck, now our Sport Clips MVP of the game of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home of the MVP haircut. MVP haircut experience. Something comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. And that Sport Clips game MVP is?
Well, Lilly has 23 carries, 135 yards. I'm sure he had he couldn't have had 15 tackles because the Demons only had the football 33 plays, but I'm sure he was in double figures in terms of how many tackles he had. Just an impressive young man. Great interview. I talked to him afterwards, even just so well spoken. That's why we do this game. It's for guys like that and for people that can that express themselves like that. And Zach Lilly, without question, both offensively and defensively, is our Sport Clips MVP of the game.
Well, there you have it. As Bismarck High ends the season at 7-3, Davies moves to 6-4. And they've got a date with Fargo Shanley next Friday night in the state semis. We can tell you that the update from Minot is that has gone final. Minot High knocks off Mandan 23-14.
It's a big win for the Magicians there. That's a battle right there. They were worried about that game. So
big win for the Magi. Another BNC scoreboard update on the AA side of things. Really nothing's changed there. For Grand Forks Central, that one's gone final 42-10. And Dickinson, they are in overtime at 6-6 out in the Queen City. Well, hey, we want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight. BNC National Bank, also Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Hubbard National Insurance, ServPro, Minot State University, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Presswich Orthodontics, Mason Kramer Photography, Northern Plains Heating and Air. Also the Pigskin Preview, and also to Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, and Jobbers Moving and Storage. Also, we can tell you, be sure tomorrow, PSP will have Class A football coverage on the network. It'll be Velvet Drink Adamus Garrison hosting Shiloh. That will be at Dwayne Carlson Stadium. Nick Hulberg will have the call for you of that one. And then stay tuned to all of our social media platforms for any updates as to what our coverage will look like as we move along in the playoffs. We can tell you we will be at the Fargo Dome for digital radio only coming up in a couple of weeks. So looking forward to that. I want to thank all the other sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast, the ads you run through the broadcast. A big thanks to those as well. And, again, certainly a tough night for the Demons. But Fargo Davies playing with a heavy heart tonight. Yeah. They come into the capital city and walk out of here with a 15-7 win. Well, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For my partner, Chuck Clairmont, repeating our final score, Davies 15, Bismarck High 7. Scott Woodmansee saying so long from the MD Resources Community Bowl.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by